Hey guys, this is Brian with BareBones Entertainment. Would you like to introduce yourself and your band?
Yeah, sure. Hey, I'm Dennis. We got Yells in Alesana.
I'm Shawn. I sing and play guitar.
How's this going?
It's been good. We're just getting started, man. This is day 3. We're at third show, 5th day. We drove out from Raleigh, North Carolina to Austin.
Straight 27 stops.
We've done the first few days of our Boys and Me guys. Really good.
See, I guess we've been really lucky. We're catching all the bands that come through really early on the show before their results.
Yeah, we're still like excited and happy.
Before you just want to go to sleep. What are any cities you're really looking forward to?
New York, obviously. Always.
It's
From all New York City.
Greensboro, North Carolina is really close to where I
I'll be good once I leave.
I'll be in there in a second.
We're doing back-to-back there and
And if I have any second thoughts, I'll just breath light.
What's it like kind of going back to being in an area close to where you grew up where
I don't know how.
friends and
Yeah.
come out and see what's that like?
It's intense. It always is. I have a large family, and they want to do everything. I make sure I pay attention to
Give it like a second.
and everyone, 5 brothers, sisters, all girlfriends, husbands, wives. It's pretty intense.
It's always more intimidating playing for people that you know and love than it is playing for fans or strangers, just because you hold yourself to a different standard when you're playing for people that you know.
Daddy's in the ground.
When you're playing for shows where you know it's going to be packed out and the crowd's going to be crazy, how do you kind of prepare yourself for it? Any type of pre-show ritual you have?
Yeah, we have some rituals, like some weird chant we've done for a long time stuff. I feel like it's easier getting ready for big crowds than it is for small crowds. You ever really psych yourself up and remember that those kids spend harder money for small shows and give them the same level of performance you would want.
Sometimes that's included. There's been nights we forget that too. You know, it's 5 kids or 5,000 kids. They all spend the same amount of money to see you. It's not that person's fault that, you know,
Or something like that. Fans of the show. No, we just, pretty much, we've been in for 10 years, a bunch of brothers, and we just hang out, it's like almost like a sports team going out and trying to talk about get pumped up, get out there, get everything you got.
It's an important thing to remember that you don't always go out there and try and put on the best you can no matter how good you're out there. So it's really good that you
Yeah, I'm always proud of myself, especially with my boys in the band. Everybody's been able to keep a level head. We're just like small town guys. We're down to earth. Like, I remember why I started playing. I want to make sure every kid that comes out there has that same experience. We've been really good about it. A few moments.
once in a while, we're only human.
What is the best show that you've seen? The show that kind of inspired you to kind of put on live show?
I mean, as far as
That you've seen as a fan?
there's so many.
But I know there's a difference between a musical show and just like
Right.
a great show.
Yeah, there's so many different factors that factor into what makes a show.
Is there a show that you've seen that you can say, like, you were in the crowd and you're like, I want to do this?
I don't mind. A band called Prayer for Cleansing that it was big in North Carolina when I was growing up and in high school. And actually, the 2 guitarists started and the drummer started between the band and me. But this is the band before that. I went to a reunion show because right when I got into them, they broke up. They played one reunion show. And it wasn't cool because of how violent it was. It was hands down the most violent show. It was just guys jumping off stage, putting out like combat moves into people's faces. A line of humans in a row. But it was just seeing that much emotion on stage and reflected by an audience. It blew me out. I want to be able to channel that on the other side.
I know through, like you said, you've been around for 10 years. You guys have built a pretty strong following throughout the whole world. I mean, what is that like for you to know, like, you have fans all over that care about what you're doing and like your music has touched them and helped them?
It's a weird thing putting yourself out there. Musically, artistically in any way, anytime you present something, you honestly don't know how much of it really has connected. We were talking about the other night about sort of generational. 10 years ago, our bands that were like right in the front center 10 years ago, grown up.
They have jobs and family. I met somebody yesterday who, the day we started our band, we would have been 5 years old. 5. My son is 2 and a half. I think my son is halfway to that kid's age when we started our band. It's crazy.
And, you know, a huge thing about our band, I think most people know, we're obsessed with literature. All the songs are based off of different pieces of literary work, whether it be like verses of fairy tales or Greek mythology or larger thing. And that is something that's truly ageless. Us interpreting in our own way and saying that that still fits the audience really speaks volumes about the literature as much as it does about the music.
And I know you guys just put out a new EP. What can you tell us about that?
It was cool. Yeah, it's called the Decade EP. We finally wrote an EP about ourselves. We've done literature and based it on different things. This one was just about us, which actually proved pretty challenging.
Also biographical.
Also, it was a EP called the Decade EP.
Different story. I just think super stoked. We did it at Shawn Studios, Bible Records, Adelaide Recording Studios, which was awesome. We didn't do it at home, on our own terms,
our own time, own terms, all that stuff. We answer to nobody. Yeah, then when we're done for the day, we go home and sleep in our actual bed.
Does that take things, how you're saying, having to really put yourself out there? If you're writing songs about yourself, does that take that even a step further for you then?
Well, yeah, it was challenging. We're trying to translate our experiences.
We still did it our own way, though. It's not, I would say diary entry bands, like it's not like that. It was more outsider's perspective detailing things we've experienced. And being a third party to what we've done. You know, it wasn't us, me, we. It was more like painting the experience outside the
Was there any songs on it that really stand out to you?
All of them are all great. Yeah, every single one of them. I love all of them. Every single one.
Shark
No, I enjoy playing Nevermore the most. Because that's our take on the music industry and where it stands and its failures and where people have to kind of rise up and fix it. There's a lot of things wrong with the music industry right now.
A good dichotomy between nasty and really positive things. It is one of those things. Us like getting out, you know, our sucker punches in on what bullshit but at the same time, it's not an unsolved problem. All I expect kids to expect more.
That's what it was. It was a call to arms of you deserve better than this. We fix it together. No pointing fingers.
Yeah, listening to it, it definitely had a strong message, and it's a really good song. Have kids really been excited about it when you play it?
Yeah, that's what's so crazy about our careers. Every time we put out music, kids get excited about it. It'll never cease to amaze me.
Do you think there's something about when you guys write your music that's had this kind of lasting power with fans where they're always new generations of people getting into it?
I think it's because we don't write music for any reason other than what we want to do. We're never out to achieve some ulterior motive or goals. We just write a record that we like. And I think our love for what we write resonates with our fan base.
Different problems. And it's one of those things, like, different routes anyway. Musically, I'm so happy that we decided to stick with do it our way.
It's for better or for worse. Remember it forever.
I think with like that one, I mean, you made it clear that you guys are doing this because you love and you care about like the music that you're making and fans get to hear good quality music. So I mean, you make it
right. That's what we always try to convey with what we do. How much we nerd out overall. Just helping people find the same pleasure out of it that we do.
And I know this is going to be our first time seeing you guys live. For other people coming out to their first one of your shows, any advice you have for them, or anything they can really get pumped about for your show? Something you do no one else does.
Ready, you're gonna fall asleep.
It's like a Gallagher thing. Hey, Dylan! I sweat a lot, hyperhidrosis a lot of water spraying out. So if you really work on your hair a lot before you get on a show, just stand right in front. You start having to sell hair straighteners in the first show.
So front row raincoats.
Yes, absolutely. Nice parka.
Get prepared for it.
Exactly.
Hey, and if he jumps, catch him. We don't want Germany.
Yeah, 9 stitches in the back of my head. Jumped in a crowd that didn't catch me. I was left in the ambulance.
It was a scary moment at the time, but now we laugh about it.
So you see a couple of those where someone goes to jump in, and people in front of me are just like, no, don't jump here.
That was
not
a zero acceptance, except for one guy who didn't move. I jumped, and I kind of did like a reverse swan dive, where like my heels touched this one big guy's shoulders, and one behind me, whipped my head.
It's kind of the for one guy that's standing there like, I'll catch you. Go for it, I got you.
One guy technically got part of my body.
It was the effort.
That's right. Ape standing.
So we'd really appreciate you guys taking the time and doing the interview. Anything else you'd like to say to all your fans out there?
We have a new single coming out this December and a new record coming out this spring on Revival Recordings. Be sure to check it out.
Thank you.